There you are. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to Monday. God, that's a good start, isn't it? A very warm welcome indeed to Monday night live from the motorhome. And you join me in Nettie, and we are at the first Caravan and Motorhub. Oh, God. We are at the first Caravan and Motorhome Club site, which is kind of near Belper in the Derbyshire Dales, and what a site it is. So I am going to be, hang on, let me adjust myself. I am going to be with you for the next best part of 2 hours, take you through to the midnight hour. And well, I forgot the things, didn't I? Hold on. God, I've never done a live stream before, darlings. You'll have to bear with me. I don't really know what I'm doing. So, yes, we're going to spend the next best part of 2 hours in each other's company, and it is going to be wonderful. Oh, have I got a doing already? What did I just see? Oh, right. Okay. No, that's fine. That's a private thing. Right. Excellent. So, we're going to be together until midnight, and there's going to be, nibbles, darlings. Tonight's nibbles are spicy Thai crackery things with sweet chili dip. I'll tell you what, let's try one of these. I hope you've all remembered to bring your nibbles. Oh, that's quite Moorish. They're not going to last very long. I'm being a good boy, sticking to the water until 11 anyway. Why do they all have this stupid thing where the lid remains attached? Gets in the way. I mean, I know why. It's a rhetorical question. It's for the recycling, isn't it? So, yeah. So God knows what's going to happen tonight, my lovelies. But we'll try and keep it sensible until 11 o'clock at least. And then the wine's going to get opened. All hell lets loose. And I will take no responsibility for anything that happens after that. Now then, we don't have our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. We don't have 2-ton Ted the Tenting Tin. We haven't got Sean's box to pound, but we have got the community electronic telephonic portable device thing upon which you could, if you chose to, favour the community with a voice note. And God knows we'd love to hear from you, probably. It's a bit warm. It's a bit warm. I've closed the windows. Hold on. Knock the central heating down. Right then. Let's crack on, shall we? Now, who have we got with us? First cab off the rank that I can see is Peter P, all the way from Finland, followed by the lovely Richard with his traditional good evening, Boaty, and everyone. Hope you've all had a good day. Emma Lemon joins us and very kindly puts out the number for the community portable electronic telephonic device, upon which you could, and some would argue should, leave a voice note. I told you these were very Moorish. Would you like one? Help yourself. So, tell me what you've been up to today. Tell the community what you've been up to today. We all need to know what you've been eating. And tell us what nibbles you've got to hand while you're watching this. Stu is with us, and he had an okay day. Kept the radio off all day, tried driving without his spectacles, and found it very liberating. So that's nice. Matron joins us, evening all, ready for 2 hours of potential mayhem and plum spotting. Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Emma says good evening to everyone. I'm not Richard. I'm not going to wave my willy around the motorhome. Mark Passad joins us. Good evening, Boaty, Emma, Matron, and good evening, chat. And Mark Passad, the honorary Boaty's World Slipper Supplier. Look at that, darlings. Look at that. The motorhome slipper in all its glory. And absolutely fabulous they are too. They're wonderful. Pingu Concord. Adepto Saginati et sursum vestri reverendo Boticus. Good evening, Pingu. We haven't seen you for a while. Lovely to see you, mate. Who else have we got? Diane Sturdy with her. Good evening, lovely friends. Stand up, salute, tug your foreskin. If you have one. Not everybody does, do they? Well, ladies don't, for a start. But not all gentlemen have one. They might have been. So, if you don't have one, then feel free to tug at something else to honour our wonderful headmistress, the lovely Diane Sturdy. Do you know what? A live stream is most definitely enhanced by nibbles. Matron says good evening to everybody. Food news from Mark. This evening I've been mostly eating a large baked potato with baked beans and cheddar cheese. Simple yet satisfying. Stu has just had a tuna mayo butty. Peter P says hi bug dingoes. Oh, and Mark Passad also had a cornetto. The Mr. Parry influence was strong this evening. Oh, get you with your cornetto. I think that Mark and Stu have both partially snapped with Emma, a community snap. And a community snap is when two members of the community eat the same thing or a constituent part of the same meal. I suspect that I might be community snapping with Mr. Paddy tonight. Oh, that's quite a little bit of spice to that. It's nice. God, I really am thirsty. Richard says, for dinner tonight, I had roast chicken breasts wrapped in bacon. Oh, nice. New potatoes and mixed salad. Followed by an Irish iced coffee and then a Haagen-Dazs salted caramel ice cream. I'm jealous you've all been eating ice cream. I haven't had one today. Mr. Paddy will have had 14 magnums. Mystic Hair joins us. Good evening, team. Who else have we got? The pollen is strong today, says Matron. My eyes are so itchy. Right, yes. Emma had a baked potato too, with salad and tuna mayo, though. No, I knew that. I've seen a picture of it, haven't I? I don't know why I'm acting surprised. Right. Are we doing this? Are we predicting Mr. Paddy's menu? I think we should. That should become a community feature. Andrew Buttigieg joins us, the lovely Ivor Spotty Butty. Oh, and Richard was actually in Port Sunlight on the Whittle, the Leisure Peninsula, today, as it happens. We did, Richard, didn't we? We did both agree that you definitely don't get that on Hubna. We're talking about my lunch. So my lunch, darlings, for those who don't know, and you'd struggle not to know because God knows I put it. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere. Oh, I put it on YouTube. I put it in the Facebook group. I put it on the Facebook page. How could you have missed it? I had I had a massive plate. Now, I had no idea it was going to be that big a thing. It just said loaded fries. The restaurant where I'd planned to eat, the Vista restaurant, was closed. Well, it was open. They were serving drinks, but they'd stopped serving food. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that they stopped serving. But the cafe, the Terrace Cafe, which is kind of just downstairs and over a bit, that was open, but that had a more limited menu. And I wasn't, oh, that's about to slide off. Let's put you back. God, I fitted you really badly, didn't I? And yeah, so there was kind of a more limited menu in the cafe. And I ended up just going for these loaded fries things. Didn't really know what it was. And I had the beef chili. Well, I tell you what, they were really nice skin-on fries with lashings and lashings of chili con carne on them. A massive portion. They were enough for 3 people, or 2 people anyway. I couldn't eat them all. I had to leave a load. But so my top tip, if you go, because I've been to the Heights of Abraham today, in case you didn't know. I'm sure you did. So my top tip would be, if you eat at the cafe, get a portion of the loaded fries between 2 of you, because no way could one person eat all that. I couldn't anyway. It was a massive portion, but it was really nice. And I thought reasonable value, considering you're in a tourist trap. It was £11.70 for that massive plate of food and a Diet Coke, and honestly would have fed 2 people without a problem. Boaty running back from Matlock Bath. Oh my God, my legs are really, really feeling it tonight, darlings. My legs are really, really feeling it. I talk about the calorie deficit thing, you know, the idea of losing weight by burning off more calories than you shove down your little red lane. Well, I could have had 2 plates of that meal today with the calories that I've burnt off, and my legs are really feeling it. I've made quite a few cock-ups today, darlings, and I've been a little bit silly. And I'm paying for it, both financially and physically. But more on that later. Did you see the world's shiniest Mondeo? Peter P is asking Richard because he's been to Port Sunlight. Mike Potter 37, our very favourite Mike Potter, is with us. Hi all, tea for me with lasagna, chips and beans. That's a brave call. Lasagna, chips and beans. What do we all think about that? I wonder, says Mr. Care, whether Boaty bathed his balls in the sink when he returned back from running. I did not bathe my balls in the sink. And Richard did actually see a very shiny Mark III Mondeo. I like the Mark III Mondeo. Diane, says Mark, bad books. Good evening to you. Boaty physically running. He struggles to run a bath. The damn cheek of it. Boaty's coming live from the Pottering Pod. Well, I'll tell you what, darlings. The Pottering Pod does look very inviting. It's all lit up and wonderful. So, after a glass or 3 of wine, I may well clamber up there for your delectation and delight. And give you a bit of doings from up there. Tricia Alderman is with us, no doubt, with the lovely Paul. Good evening, Boaty and all bogs, and a jolly good evening to you. What? Live with sore plums? What? Contact the Eagle has landed, says Mark. Princess of Derby is with us. Good evening, all, and Boaty, and a jolly good evening to you. Pardon me while I have a nibble. Oh, it's a bit liquidy, this dipping sauce. Very nice, though. Surely it's too hot for a dressing gown, says Diane. I'm trying to be decorous. 2 bowls of nibbles, says Mr. Cat. Well, technically, the cereal bowl is holding the nibbles, the crackers, and the nibble bowl is holding the sauce. Flashing already, says Andrew. He could at least have given us a warning. Everybody's saying hello to Princess of Derby, and Richard's asking which area of Derby does she hail from? Oh, right, we got Nibbles news. Fun Stuff 24, jolly good evening to you. Good evening. Got my nibbles, salt and vinegar poppables, and a piece of string cheese. He needs a bigger table, says Mystic Hair. And Mystic, you do have a very good point. I could do with a bigger table. Now, I wonder, does this come out? Ah, right, there's a possibility, actually. I could remove this bit here and put that somewhere else. And then I could get another one of these tables and put them side by side. And then I would have a bigger table, wouldn't I? What do you think? Would that work? Oh, and Princess of Derby is near Derby city centre. Don't give out any more details than that would be my advice. If people know where you live, they come round. Put some pants on, Boaty. You've got company. I've got pants on, Mark. I've got pajama shorts on. What? What are you all wetting up? What's the matter with you, flesh alert? God, what are you all complaining about? Jimmy is here. Hello, ladies and troublemakers. Good evening to you, Jimmy. I've got the same table, says Steve. God, no, says Princess of Derby. Boaty, your gown is gapping, you tart. Oh, God. Oh, what's the matter with you all? Honestly, don't make such a fuss. It's not the first time you've seen an old fat man naked, so don't pretend it is. Right, I'm going to go for one with lashings of the sauce. Here we go. I'm going to go for this. That's the way to do it. Lashings of sauce is the way forward. Mystic Hair has got scampi fries. Ah, the classic. Scampi fries used to be the official snack of the Boaty's World community. And a jolly good evening. Well, let's do it professionally. And if you're watching this, you're watching Monday Night live from the motorhome with me, your host, Boaty, in my 1989 Talbot Express Highwayman mobile lavatory, coming live into your eyes and ears from the first Caravan and Motorhome Club here near Belper in beautiful Derbyshire. That wasn't bad, was it? Fair play. Oh, Shelley is with us, the lovely Shelley Denise. A very good evening to you, my lovely. How are you? Oh, hello. Mike Potter's on form. Good first impressions. They say interviews are decided after the first 2 plums. Oh, dear. HW100 is with us, or HW100, or HW100. You can choose your language as far as I'm concerned. Good evening, Boaty. Hope you're having a great break. I am having a wonderful time. I have to tell you, what an amazing sight. What an amazing sight. You wait until you see the video. I don't want to give away any spoilers or anything, but you're going to get a sunset. Oh, yeah. From what a location. So, yeah, I'm having a lovely time. Except I did make some cock-ups today that I'm a bit, what's that? That I'm a bit annoyed about. Oh, it's okay. Must have been in the sauce. I'll eat it. The classic interview questions, HBP. Are you circumcised, bro? We had a visitor who's just left, says Shelley. Oh, well, you didn't miss anything. We were just killing time until you got here. I can hear something in the background, says Mr. Care. Great pair of running legs, says Diane. I have got good legs. Snap, snap on the slippers. Yes, indeed. Me and Mr. Passad, we are slipper buddies. Look at that. Magnificent. Skick joins us. Good evening, Skick. Are you enjoying the great views for the Netty videos and the uplift in the live streams? I am, Skick. I am indeed. Although, it's funny how quickly your perspective changes. Now, the last video, which was the Marina one, New Mills Marina, I think, and other people agree with me, because they've told me, I think that was my best video yet. And it's not doing views. I mean, it's done, I think it's 2,700 views so far. Now, 8 weeks ago, or whenever it was, when I got Netty, if you'd have told me I was going to put a video out and it was going to do 2,700 views, I would have been utterly delighted. But now, when the video goes out and gets 2,700 views, I'm disappointed, because the other ones are doing, the other ones are doing like 5,000 plus, and day one is up to, I think it's up to 22,000 views now, or knocking on 22,000, 21 high something. But yes, I am, Skick. Of course I am, and it's lovely to see some new names and welcome new people to the community. Plum Spotting says fun stuff. Is that the sequel to Train Spotting? Call Ewan McGregor. Everybody saying hello to Skick. Boaty's got legs like Nijinsky, says Richard. Get the toes out. Slippers are for old folks. I am an old folk, Stu. I'm a very old folk. Mark says, Boaty wins the Caravan and Motorhome Knobbly Knee competition for 2025. Hey, I'll take it. I'm competitive. Anything I can win, I'll take it. Lord Stiff Upper Lip is with us and says, good evening, boaters. And a jolly good evening to you. I'm not reading that out. Oh, Richard, thank you. Thank you very much. I look forward to those arriving. Richard's posted me some stickers for Netty and something else. He's teased me with it. I'm going to go for another, because look, that one's got a really good valley in it. I can properly fill that up with the doings. Here we go. Food news from Mark. Breakfast was an apple. Dinner was chicken and mayo sandwiches. And tea was homemade paella. Paella, however you want to pronounce it. Jimmy had cornetto, for breakfast. Chicken and bacon wrap and smoky bacon crisps and a chocolate bar. Mr. Paddy is a bad influence on me. He is, isn't he, Jimmy? Lord Stiff Upper Lip saying hello to everybody. Nibbles a petit four, says Mark, and you don't get those in Boaty's camper. Motorhome. Mr. Parry, the community influencer. Yep. Mark says, Mark Passad, Boaty, your lunch looked at the business and your view was incredible. The view was, the view was superb. Honestly, today's going to end up being a problem, because when the weather's good, that is the best place in the world to have lunch, and this is the best site to spend the evening. So the problem is that I could just do what I've done today slightly differently because I made some cock ups. I'll tell you about that after a glass of wine. I could do what I've done today every Monday really happily, and that would get really boring for you, like, wouldn't it? But honestly, I just want to do this again and again and again. It's been heavenly. It really has. Ah, Carl Burton. Jolly good evening to you, Carl. Oh, hello. What's happened there? Oh, oh, a thing. Somebody has done a thing, or we can get excited. Michael Billington has very kindly gifted no fewer than 5 channel memberships. Oh, wow. Bless you, Michael. I think you all know how much I love the gifted membership thing. It's my, by far, I won't keep banging on about it because you've all heard this speech before, but you know it's my favourite thing because it supports me and the channel, but it also helps out somebody else, gives somebody else a channel membership that might not be able to afford it or might not be able to justify it or whatever. So I'm always over the moon when I see one of those. Now, you can all see who has been gifted those memberships. Make sure if you're new to the live streams, then welcome. Make sure that you've got your membership gifting thing ticked to on, because if you haven't on, then you're not eligible to receive a gifted membership. So if you haven't done that already, make sure that you do it now in case somebody does something like that. Michael, bless you. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. And you can all see who's got them. I'm going to wait until I get to that part in the comments. So I'm going to keep the suspense, but that's brilliant. Oh, what a lovely thing to happen on a Monday night. Where were we? We were saying hello to Carl, weren't we? Mike Potter says, my childhood duvet was Captain Beaky. Random, but Boaty sings it in one of the doings of Mustard and Boaty vids. I love Captain Beaky. The bravest animals in the land are Captain Beaky and his band. I loved it. I absolutely love it. And I can't remember it all now, but I always used to be able to just do it all the way through. Well, I'm blowed. Hissing Sid has swallowed Toad. Oh, I love Captain Beaky. When I lived in Matlock Bath, which is where I've been today, of course, I had this whole Facebook thing based around Captain Beaky that I built up this whole fantasy that that the local owl who didn't keep me awake at night, but I could always hear him hooting when I was outside having my late night smokies. And I built up this fantasy that he was like a mafia gang leader in the Matlock Bath hood. It's been quite a Matlock Bathy sort of day. Well, it would be because I've been to Matlock Bath, but I've been past the place where I used to live twice, and I actually spoke to Boo today, not in real life, but on messages. So yeah, lots of memories today, which was nice. Mark Lyons joins us. Good evening, Boaty, and one and all, and a very good evening to you. My appetite, says Jimmy, seems to be going through the roof these days. Must be the meds I'm on. Could be. Oh, and that is our first voice note of the evening. Guess who it's from? So if you're having a Mr. Parry bingo guess the menu type kind of thing, you might want to do it quite soon, because that was that was the first, and this is the second of Mr. Parry's messages. Mr. Parry's messages are like buses. You wait for ages and then 3 come along all at once. Woodstock joins us. A very good evening to you. Fun Stuff 24 says, any thoughts of adding a bike to your van? Could go exploring on it during your trips. There are thoughts in that direction. Yes, is the quick and easy answer to that. Boaty's World, what are you nibbling and with what sauce? Well, this is what you get for not being here from the start, Woodstock. You miss it. You miss those little details. But I am nibbling Thai spicy crackers with sweet chili dipping sauce. And I'm enjoying it very much indeed. Did you not shake the bottle before decanting it into the bowl? I did. I did shake the bottle. Jim Bob II joins us and says, buttholes and arse wipes. I keep forgetting these Monday jaunts start earlier, evening or, yep, 10 o'clock on a Monday, darlings. 11 o'clock every other day, apart from Friday and Saturday, which are the super late ones, 11:30. But 10 o'clock on a Monday. Be there or be square. Those legs need some basking time in the sun, says Peter P, and you are absolutely correct, they do. Oh, excuse me. Not even a wine burp. I haven't opened the wine yet. I'm looking forward to it, though. We will have an intermission at 11 o'clock, darlings, when I open the wine, and you can put the kettle on or make tea or whatever you want to do. I want to see who got those gifted memberships. I should have worn shorts today. That's my bad. I should have worn shorts. Am I in time for Mr. Paddy's voice note? Yes, you haven't missed that. A bicycle. That would work, says Stu. He's got the legs for it. Well, given that I used to earn my living from riding a bicycle exceptionally quickly, I should have the legs for it, really, shouldn't I? Ah, Sarah Haslam. There's a name I don't recognize. Hello, everyone. Next day video watcher, so I never get to say hi, but I'm enjoying a glass of wine and watching live for a change. Sod bedtime. I agree, Sarah. Sod bedtime to hell and back. You enjoy your glass of wine. I will be catching you up at 11 o'clock when I open my wine. And it's lovely to have you here with us. Thank you for being a next day watcher. And thank you even more for giving up your beauty sleep that I'm sure you don't need in order to be with us tonight. It's much appreciated. Ah, I love seeing the new names. You don't get determined perverts on Hubnut, says Pingu, or do you? Determined perverts. That is a reference to that's a reference to my Slandidno video, isn't it? Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that is a reference to my Slandidno birthday video and the night at the Grand Hotel. Yes, and yeah, that was the piece of footage that actually appeared on 2 different channels. What was that? Odd. But yes, the determined pervert. That was one of my better lines, I thought. He's dying to give us a willy flash, says Steve. I am not. You're right, Richard, I wouldn't. Just a square wooden box would serve as a table extension, says Mark Lyons. No, I hadn't. I mean, yeah, this could come out. So I've just got the 2 benches. And then, yeah, you could fit. Yeah, you would get 2 of these in. I might do that. I might do that, actually. Or at least have it as an option. See, when I'm on my own and I'm not really live streaming or whatever, then I kind of don't need a particularly big table. But imagine if I was ever rich enough to buy a girlfriend, because God knows that's the only way I'd get one. Then, and I needed that space. Or imagine if we were doing a lunch or something with Mustard or one of you lot came. Then if I had the other table, they're not expensive to buy. I think it was 12 quid, wasn't it? Something like that. Then if I had the other table, which could just live wherever, in the wardrobe or something tucked out of the way somewhere. Or it could even live in the secret hidey hole, although that's where the outside ones are going. Then I would have the option of getting rid of this bit, which doesn't really serve any purpose, does it? Having the double table arrangement. And I could get one of the big tablecloths, nick it from work, cover both the tables, and you wouldn't know that it was a two-table setup. It would just look like one. I might do that. I might just do that. Right, I should save some of these for when I open the wine, shouldn't I? Because that's when I'll be really peckish. Paul Cooper joins us. Good evening, Paul. Nice place, Matlock Bath. And Matlock, I agree. Is there any Cyril you'd like to see naked? Yes, there is, Peter B. I don't suppose he's alive now. I imagine he's spending time being dead for tax purposes. But Cyril, was it Fletcher? The Cyril off the one off That's Life. Do you know the one I mean? I'm indebted to a gentleman from Swansea who wrote to tell me that his televisual entertainment is constantly ruined by the appearance of a camp old twat continuously reading his appalling drivel over the air. Well, all I have to say to you is this has nothing to do with me. That's Cyril. That's the one I mean. Nibbles like time, wait for no man, says fun stuff somewhat poetically. Nibbles depleted. Oh, best thing. Richard says my grandmother had an antique shop in Ambergate. I've been to Ambergate today. I got off the train at Ambergate. I will go into details about my day and how I made a really, really stupid mistake and did something so wrong that it cost me a lot of money by my standards and has ruined my legs for the next 72 hours. Stu's got the bank holiday week off. Any ideas what I could do with it? Go tenting. Go tenting. The night is but young, says Mystic. Indeed. Nibbles. Stat, says Andrew. Caregon One joins us and says, evening all, and a jolly good evening to you. Emma, Emma's off to sleep. I think I'm going to go to sleep, says Emma. We'll catch up tomorrow. Good night all. Oh, that's an early one. Okay, good night. Mr. Care says, I have to say, I prefer nipples to nibbles. Just saying, why not combine the two? I've had a nibble on a nipple before now. You don't get granny booties on Hubnut, says Richard. Only Jesus sandals and socks. These are not granny booties. These are a specifically designed camping slipper. So they're lightweight, they're waterproof. The sole is designed so that it can be used outside. These are the perfect camping, tenting, caravanning, or motorhoming slipper. So they're designed so that if you have to go to the shithouses, if you have to go for a midnight, number one or number two, and it's raining or it's snowing, you don't have to change out your slippers. They'll be absolutely fine. And I think they're fantastic. You're all just jealous. You're all just jealous of me and Mark with our cool slippers. That's what it is. Is it bank holiday the Monday coming up? No, it's the last Monday of the month. 84 in chat and 3 likes, says Mark. Sort it out, folks. Oh, yeah, and Stu says it's the 26th. Everyone is saying good night to Emma. Oh, it's a shame she had to go early. He's like a cross between Kenny Everett's Marcel and Cupid's Stunt in that Glennis. Thank you, Mark. Fun Stuff 24 says, since the gay clickbait gets the most views, perhaps you should question your sexuality at least once a month. I've never questioned my sexuality. You all have. It's you lot who do the sexuality questioning, not me. I know which side my bread is buttered. It's that bloody Ben setting you all off. Oh, that was a well-loaded one. But you have got a point. It is doing good views. Cleo Rockers was well worth a pottering, says Richard. Yeah, and Peter P says, fun stuff. We question his sexuality every day. Yeah, you do. I just don't make a video about it every day. Maybe I should. Right. And now we're getting to the gifted memberships. 5 memberships very kindly gifted by Michael Billington. Thank you again. I'm incredibly grateful for the support. I'm looking forward to the wine. Right, let's see who they went to. Oh, I've seen the first 3 names, and this is all good news. Right, the gifted memberships went to Simone Nyman, brilliant supporter of the channel. We all know that name. John Stoodley, God knows we know that name, don't we? So that's lovely. It's lovely that John is a member again. Exploring with Ben and Sam. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Fantastic to have Ben back as a channel member. Jonathan Fletcher, again, massive supporter of the channel. One of the newer members, but he's brilliant. He pops up on videos, on Facebook posts. Brilliant supporter of the channel. And the lovely Lee Jean, one of the nicest people out there. Again, an amazing supporter. So, Michael, you have done an amazing thing there, because the 5 people that have received the memberships from you, they are all really, really, really deserving of it, and they're all much loved members of the community. So, Michael, thank you again for the really kind thing, and welcome. I think it's welcome back to all of you. I think you've all been channel members before. Simone, you have. John, you have. Ben, you have. Lee, you have. Not sure about Jonathan, but so it might be welcome to 1 and welcome back to 4, or it might be welcome back to all 4. So that is brilliant. And everybody else is thanking Michael as well. Hello, what's this? Yeah, I can't do that, Skip. 1 night is the limit. Can't afford to take that time off work, sadly. And even if I could afford it, I probably couldn't get it. Some great names there, says Matron, going back to the gifted memberships. Totally. Ben will be so happy, says Andrew. He will. Diamond Geezer, Michael, says you. Everybody's saying nice things there. The Lights Were Low joins us. Hi, Boaty et al. All well-known names, says Matron. Wonderful. Yeah, absolutely. Good to see the Stoodmeister on the list, says Mystic Air. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're giving that bottle a pounding tonight. Woodstock says, I keep wanting to win and I'm watching and not winning. Woodstock, have you pressed the little thing that means you can accept gifts? Because if you haven't done that, you'll never get it. Something in the post when you get home, Boaty, says the Lights Were Low. Oh, that's really kind. Thank you. I shall look forward to that. Our very own Minchbag Starling got one. Oh my God, don't go back to that. Oh, that properly broke me. The Minchbag Starling night. Oh, God above. I've never really recovered from that one. Colin Gould joins us. So good evening to you. Niska joins us. Hey, hey, hey to you all. This is fabulous. Lots of hellos flying around. John Peel used to play Ivor Cutler all the time. Big fan, says Steve. I love Ivor Cutler. Jelly Mountain, brilliant. Right, place your bets now, please, ladies and gents. What is Mr. Paddy's menu tonight? We will have Mr. Paddy during the intermission while I get my wine. So, yeah. 3 Mars bars locked in, says Peter P. Eyes down for a full paddy house, says Mark Prasad. Chips followed by a posh coffee is Richard's guess. I struggled to find this tonight, says Colin. Missed about 10 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Fun Stuff is going for a jacket potato. That's a brave shout. Something with new potatoes and peas, says Shelley Denise. Diane is going for 2 Magnums, pie, new potato and peas. Jimmy says supposedly 30 minutes on Friday and Saturday Live, but ends up 1 hour as usual. Yeah, it kind of does. Woodstock is guessing a posh coffee, a posh biscuit, fish and chips, a Magnum, Mars bar, posh coffee. Boaty has got cyclist legs, artist eyes, and pianist fingers. Ever thought of applying for disability? Thank you very much, Boaty, says Sarah Haslam. I'll last till 11. Need training and more wine to last longer. Thanks for the welcomes, everyone. Well, you do well to leave at 11 because I'll be opening my wine at 11, and we all know that that never ends well. Boaty, that's a bit of seating, this. Yeah, keep that as seating. I'd like to have the option. So if and when funds allow, I might buy a second table and get a cloth from work. So at least I've got the option of just getting this out of the way and having 4 people sitting and eating, because you never know, right? We could have an M do. So it could be me and Matron and Emma and Mustard. And with that gone and 2 tables, we could sit like we used to in George Roger Boaty and have a meal. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? You know what? It's too hot. Oh, that's better. That's better. We can get nice and relaxed for the wine. Ugh. 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 Oh. Note to self, don't do that again. Mark Stevenson joins us. Hello to all. Hello to you. Oh, hello. Oh, whoops. Oh, Christ. I remember that life, says Mr. Care. Cyril Fletcher, was he the cockeyed gentleman? God, that's not a good wobble on the wine and on a bike. Oh, Stu's got Cathedral City cheddar, crackers, and pickle. Andrew will second the nibbles. Peter P. Remember the days when you had to pay him to show his feet? He never paid me. He never paid me. Is this QVC selling slippers, says Diane? Well, no, but I'm just, this is not sponsored content. These are just amazingly good slippers, that's all. But well, yeah, waterproof slippers is that if you accidentally piss on them in the urinals. They are camping slippers. They're designed for tenting and camping and stuff. They're not granny. Woodstock says, did you get them off Amazon? Yes. They are from, well, yes, they were a gift, but they're available on Amazon, if that's what you're asking. Boaty doesn't drink from both taps. I don't. Oh, thank you, Michael. He says, I'm very welcome. Keep it up. Well, tricky at my age, but, you know, I'll do my best. I'll do my best for you. Right. This is your 5-minute countdown to Mr. Paddy, the intermission, and the wine. God, I'm looking forward to the wine. It's been a fabulous day, and I'm looking forward to finishing it with wine. Ah, Chad Beans joins us again. Hello, Boaty. Hope you're good, fella. I am great, mate. Hope you're doing okay too. Thank you for joining us. The robe is a nice touch, says Frank Paco 503. Hello all, and hello to you. But yeah, the robe is gone now. Sod it. You know, once the wine's open, it's all going to hang out, isn't it? Let's be honest. Does Tracy come round with cornettos in the intermission? Metaphorically, yes. Mark Lyon says, where does one find the membership gift acceptance button? When somebody gifts a membership, if you click on the, I'm trying to remember now, when they gift a membership, click on the thing that pops up, the green thing, and it'll give you the option then, or you have to go into, oh, somebody else will tell you. You're not going to see my pianist. That's a lovely look, Boaty, says Mr. Cat. Slipper, booties and shorts. That life was all teeth and dogs saying sausages. Sausages. Yeah, it was, and it was great. Dress code for the discerning motorhomist. Strip time, says Mark Lyons. His traders should contain the wee Savoyan plums, hopefully. Boaty, you could get a Shackleton armchair for Nettie, says Richard. They're very easy to get in and out of, you know. Top Gear reference, isn't it? Top Gear reference. I can spot it. Right, and I have actually caught up with the comments. There are 90 of you fantastic people in the chat. We've got 5 lovely I'm so pleased about the channel members. I'm so pleased because they've gone to amazing people tonight. So thank you again, Michael. And thank you for the previous days where other people did similarly. It's very kind. Right. It is almost 11 o'clock. I've caught up with the comments. So we will now have our intermission, darlings. I'll give you Mr. Parry to keep you amused. And I will be back in about 4 or 5 minutes with a glass of wine. We're halfway through, darlings. Oh, that's very kind. Your content is great, Boaty, says Chad. You're very kind. Oh, wine. The fridge is working beautifully. And in part 2, now that I'm kind of on top of the comments a bit, I will fill you in on my and how it's gone and where I went wrong. Oh, excuse me. Oh, dear. Oh. Enjoy the wine, says Sarah. Oh, I will. And I look forward to catching up with the drunken antics tomorrow. There'll be some. You know there's going to be some. And more than likely, a bit of plum tuck action. You might well get that. Oh, dear. Night all. Good night, Sarah. Thank you again for sacrificing your sleep to join us live. And right, here we go. Intermission time. The next voice that you hear will be from the Leisure Peninsula. Oh, God, there's millions. Oh, there's actually one from last night. Do you want to have that as well? You might as well.
No, I say get a taxi and walk back. So we'll let you cheat and get a taxi to make sure you do what's the plan tomorrow. Good evening, you old bastard, sir. Did you have to get a taxi, or did you manage to film a lift, or manage to run, sir? It looks like your own there. Make sure you don't chop a bollocks, sir. Today I got up, took my nephew to work, then went to the opticians, had my eyes tested, and said my eyes are spot on. Changed ever so slightly, but wasn't worth changing the glasses, sir. Went back, picked my mother up, then went shopping, had ham and cheese, meal deal with a glass of Coke, and followed by came home after dropping the mother off, had the Magnum, posh coffee, posh biscuit, and then I picked my nephew up because we had thunderstorms where I am, sir. And then tonight I had cheese, bacon, burger, batch with wedges and beans, followed by another Magnum, posh coffee, posh biscuit, and 4 Mars bars tonight, sir. Anyway, thank you very much, sir. Did you remember the cup or did you forget it again there in you, sir? Anyway, thank you very much, sir. And thank you to everybody else on the channel, the boss, the matron, and everybody else. Thank you. And I'll leave it as he's in his motorhome. Sometimes he doesn't take these voice calls. Anyway, thank you very much, sir. Mr. Paving Pulse letting the wheel over and out. Oh, and also, sir, it looks like your dog in there. The van's rocking like mad. How is the fridge, sir? Is it all work? The answer to the stage thing. Boaty's camp slippers. What do you reckon that should be today's title? Boaty looks camp in his slippers.
Well, if you enjoyed that half as much as me, then I enjoyed it twice as much as you. Oh, right. Sorry, you can stay open. One thing to address, the mug, Mr. Parry. I've made a decision on the mug. Now, the mug features Nettie. So, I don't need reminding about Nettie when I'm in Nettie. Oh, excuse me. So, what I've decided to do with the mug that you so kindly sent me, that is going to be the tenting mug, because there in the tent, I haven't got Nettie, so I do need reminding of her. So your lovely mug that you so kindly sent me, that is going to be the official Boaty's World tenting mug. So I didn't bring the mug, but I didn't forget it. I just didn't bring it on purpose because it's going tenting. You provided the official Boaty's World tenting mug. God, I'm looking forward to this. Right, here we go, darlings. Now the fun can really start. Oh, disinhibition, here we come. Right, cheers, darlings, your very good health. Bottoms up, if you're lucky, gentlemen. Up yours, if you're lucky, ladies. And above all, and I say this to each and every one of you, with love, tenderness, and sweetness in my heart, get stuffed, the lot of you. Oh, here we go. Oh, now you're talking. Oh, now you're talking. Oh. I'll be up there in a minute. I could get asleep, actually. I'm tired. Right. Let's have a look at the comments that took place during the Intermission, the old intermission. Where did we get to? Steve was running on empty and might have to take this to bed. Here we go. Pens at the ready for Mr. Parry Bingo. Oh, night to all, says Chad Beans. Oh, thanks for popping in, mate. Hedgehog of Truth question. What constitutes a posh biscuit? Well, I haven't got the Hedgehog of Truth, so ask me again tomorrow. I don't know the answer, but I don't know. We'll have to ask Mr. Parry, won't we? Mr. Parry, what constitutes a posh biscuit? Excuse me. Actually, I'll have one more beer, says Chad Beans. That's the spirit. I'm going to top my wine up already. I've only had one slur. Oh, this is going to go downhill quickly. I can sense it. But I don't care. I'm particularly happy tonight. This site, honestly, darlings, this site is amazeballs. And lunch was pretty amazing. It was all just a bit hectic because I did everything wrong. And I will tell you exactly how I did everything wrong and how I found out that I could have done it a lot better and how I felt very stupid and kicked myself and endured physical pain because of my wrongness and lost out financially quite considerably. 4 Mars bars. Starman, Mr. Parry, says Mark Prasad. Oh, I like a properly seasoned wedge, says Matron. I didn't know 4 Mars bars were an option, says Peter P. Must have been a Mars 4-pack, says Mr. Care. Imagine drunk phone calls from Mr. Parry at 4 in the morning, says Richard. Yeah, well, I think we all will now. Air to the low-hanging fruit time. Oh dear. It's wine o'clock, says Matron. Here we go. Anything could and usually does happen. Emma J joins us. Evening, everyone. Hope you're all having a good time in your lonely old bungalows. Yeah, I hope so too. Ditto, says Mark Lyons. Up your chuffer. Is there storage underneath that there bonquette, says Mr. Care? Yes, there is. Now, underneath that one is something that I need to dig out. There's a thing, there's a dash cam with a camera to go on the back and everything, and it looks like quite a good one. So I need to try and sort that out. And there's a load of spare bits and all sorts under there that I should probably go through. And then under this one, well, this one is empty. But when I get the bedding for when I make this up into a bed, when I get the bedding, then the bedding will live under there when this isn't made up into a bed. So yes, there is storage. I reckon a posh biscuit is one of those Liebrits or whatever they're called, says Matron. Yeah, I can't read that. Good to be here, says Josh. And it's jolly well good to have you. Ah, right. Mr. Parry has presented pictorial evidence of the posh biscuits, and you've got a choice of 2. They can be Fox's fabulous chocolatey white chocolate rounds, or they can be Lotus Biscoff. So there you go. You asked, Mr. Parry has answered. There are 2 options for a posh biscuit, and they are those 2. Nothing else is posh, and that's official. Shelley says, I'm so glad someone asked what is a posh biscuit. Maybe it's the ones they give in coffee shops. Yeah. This content cheers me up, Stu, says Chad. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Hell's bells. Boaty must have been eating burnt tyres again. Oh, dear. Oh, right. Dead body, Stu, talking about in there. Oh, my God. There's a conversation on WhatsApp regarding exactly that, dead bodies underneath there. And I wish I could play it to you because it is the funniest thing ever. And I can't play it. I daren't play it. Partly because it was a private conversation between me and somebody else, but also because it would get me banned off YouTube, and her too, probably. But oh my God, there was the funniest conversation ever. And it wasn't just like one or two things, it went on all day in voice notes, to the point where I was genuinely becoming concerned over the fact that I was going to end up murdered, dismembered, and stuffed underneath it. Oh God, yeah. Fun Stuff 24 says, just going to mention, I think your hair is looking rather luxurious tonight, Boaty. Oh, well, that's very kind. Thank you very much indeed. God knows it's just been out and about all day. It's had nothing done to it. Oh, the bottle has been deployed. Looks brilliant up there with the things. Isn't that great? I've got it up there on the shelf in between the artificial plants, and it looks really fab. It's currently 23.6 degrees. Oh, I'm going to have the best night's sleep tonight. I just know it. Night, everyone, says Emma J. If you're not in bed by 11:30, then you might as well go home. I can't read that, Richard. Steve's got work in the morning. Oh, dear. Coincidentally, says Fun Stuff, I just ordered some Lotus Biscoff, and they'll be here in an hour. Posh biscuits in my future. Absolutely. What's a Lotus Biscoff, asks Gick? It's those little wafer, little biscuit things that you get with your coffee in a half decent restaurant. The longer hair suits Boaty, says Richard. That's very kind. Now we're discussing the biscuit. Does anyone else have to Google heaps of things on this show, says Mark Lyons, or is it just me? Oh, crumble them for a cheesecake crust. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good. Right, I've caught up with the comments again, darlings. So I can, well, actually, I'm going to have a nibble. Oh, that wine is kicking in beautifully. Right, I will tell you about today, darlings, because it's been a bit hectic and I have been incredibly stupid. So, I got here too early, actually. I got here about 5 minutes early. You're not allowed to come in before 1 o'clock. The gate is shut, and there's a thing up there saying, we would love to welcome you back at 1 o'clock. So sod off and come back then, basically. So I was here too early, parked up for 5 minutes, came in, drove around the whole of the site. Oh, it's a lovely site. Oh, it's a lovely site. Now, it's different to any other that I've been on in the, well, actually, Buxton's kind of a little bit like that, but it's got two tiers with a connecting road between the two. And the one tier that's right over there, I'm in number one. I'm in pole position, pitch number one. So if you can hear cars, it's because the road that we're off is right there, just the other side of that bush. There's a reason why I'm here. You'll see in the video. So ideally, I would have been in the other tier because that sits looking out over the, it's kind of sits perched on the edge of the hill and you're looking out over the valley, stunning views. But everybody else wants to be there as well. There were spaces, but there were only spaces next to other people. And I always try to find or hope to find a space where I'm at least semi-detached or ideally detached because I'm too noisy. I'm going to disturb the decent people. So I drove right the way round, and there's nobody parked here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 were all empty. So I thought, right, I'll park up in number 1 because then I'm at least semi-detached. There's no pitch to that side. There is a pitch to that side, number 2. But nobody else has come. So I've got this whole area to myself, so I'm not particularly worried about disturbing people. So it's not the best part of the site, but it suits me because I don't feel guilty about causing a noise. I imagine people avoid this part because of the noise from the road, but that's fine. I live near the main road, so I'm used to the traffic noise. It's not going to disturb me. So that all happened. There was no way I was going to be able to set up and get everything done in time to run to the train station to get the train at the required time. So I asked about a taxi, and they said, "Yeah, there's this is the one we recommend. They're local, they're reasonably priced, blah blah blah." So I didn't stress or massively rush or anything. I didn't do a full setup here. And then I rang and ordered a taxi, which was here within 7 minutes. And the driver was lovely. There's a shout out to him on the video. I'll shout him out on this as well. Barry, I'm sure he said his name was Barry. Lovely, lovely guy. I'll shout their company out as well because they were really good. Lovely driver. He's from the south, lives in Belper now. That's the company, Steve's Cars of Belper. And my driver was a chap called Barry, driving a Vauxhall Insignia. And he was lovely. We had the best time. And he wrote down the channel name and said he's gonna watch because we were talking about stuff and I told him what I was doing here and blah blah blah. So he might watch the video. He might even watch this. Who knows? And if he does, a big shout out to you, my friend. So yeah. But it was a bit further than I realised, and therefore it was a bit more expensive than I realised. So I got the taxi to Matlock Bath to the railway station, and it's going to kill me to say this. It was 20 quid. With a little bit of a tip, it was 20 quid, which was a bit of a shock. I was I just miscalculated or misthought about how far it was, and I was thinking, right, it's probably going to be a tenner, but it was very reasonable because it was just a lot further. Because when we were doing it, the driving, I thought, God, this is further than I thought, and I'm watching the thing ticking up. I'm thinking blood and sands. But I thought, well, needs must. It's only afterwards. I'll tell you exactly what happened. It's going to make me sound like a dick. But you know me. I don't mind sounding like a dick because sometimes I'm a dick. But we'll get to that bit. I'll tell you it all in order. So, yeah, so the taxi got me there, said goodbye to that really, really nice guy. Thank you again, mate, if you do watch this. It was lovely to meet you and all the best. Maybe we'll meet again one day. So then I walked from the railway station to the cable cars, got the cable car up to the heights of Abraham, shat myself several times, filmed it. That's going to be embarrassing. And but it was all a bit rushed. I only really had time to get up there, have lunch, and then come back down because the last cable car is at 4 o'clock, and it was like 3 o'clock by the time I got up there. So I had no time to do anything, which was a bit annoying. And then so I got the last cable car back down, Went to the train station, bought a ticket, £4.90. So I'm now 25 quid in the hole, apart from lunch, but I was going to buy lunch anyway. So lunch was £11.70. Don't worry about that. That's okay. But think about the 25 quid, because that's a lot of money to me. So, and I got the 4:17 train from Matlock Bath to Ambergate down the Derwent Valley line. So then all I had to do was to walk from Ambergate railway station to the campsite. 2 miles. What's a 2 mile walk? Nothing. A 2 mile walk is nothing to me now. I'm a lot fitter than I was a while ago. And, you know, I'm not even going to notice a 2 mile walk. My legs won't even notice it. It's just nothing. Except this time it wasn't nothing, was it? Because the 2 miles were all up a 1 in 5 hill. And that's only a very slight exaggeration. Bits of it weren't that steep, but every inch of that walk was uphill. And some bits of it were incredibly steep, and it was hot. And that is why my legs are killing me, because I can't do a slow walk. If I walk quickly. And that was hard work. That was hard work. So 25 quid and a 2 mile hard uphill walk. Now, this is why I'm kicking myself. Throughout the day, as I normally do, I've been chatting with a friend of mine. It's what we do. We ping voice notes back and forward, you know, that kind of thing, and we just keep up with what we're doing. And she said, I was at Ambergate Station, or was I at Matlock Bar Station? But anyway, she said, so I've been telling her what I've been doing. And she said, is there any reason why you couldn't have just gone to Matlock Bath in Netty, parked her up, paid whatever it cost to park her up? It would have been £6 at the railway station car park. Gone and had your lunch without a rush. You could have got there earlier. Had a nice relaxed lunch, come back down in your own time, got into Netty, and then gone to the campsite. And I've thought, fuck me. Fuck, you know. I thought, why did I not think of that? Why did I not think of that? All the panic about the campsite I was supposed to be staying at being full, all of that never occurred to me. I could have just driven to Matlock Bath in Netty, right? I could have got there earlier. I could have got to Matlock Bath, 12 o'clock? I could have parked up, paid £6. I could have had 4 hours up at the Heights of Abraham, filming properly around there, showing you all the bits and pieces, had a nice lunch, just come down and come here and driven here to the campsite and been here by 4:30, get set up, and I'm settled in for the night. I would have been £19 better off, and my legs wouldn't be killing me because I've had to walk up Mount Kilimanjaro. And I have walked up Mount Kilimanjaro, and this is how my legs felt after doing it. So I've been an utter dick. I've got no idea why that didn't occur to me. It would have been easier, would have been more convenient. I'd have had more time up at the Heights. I wouldn't have had that silly walk, and I would save 19 quid. So, but I don't mind. I'm an idiot, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. 19 quid is more than I can afford to lose, but what the hell? Can't change that now. So, it's another lesson learned. And as I said on the recording for the video, that's what this is all about. It's about experimenting. I don't know what I'm doing. And it's about learning as I go along, making mistakes, learning how to do things, what I like, what I don't like. And yeah, today was a cock up. So I need to remember that I don't have to come to the campsite at 1 o'clock and then go off and do things. I can do things en route, get to the campsite later, especially now when the nights are as long as they are, and I can still have a good old session in Netty. And that's what I'm tempted to do today again, because I've loved it. I love this site. I love the Heights of Abraham. I love Matlock Bath. And I could just, so yeah, I could have rocked up, parked in Matlock Bath, done whatever, gone up to the Heights of Abraham, had lunch there, or I could have just bumbled around Matlock Bath and had, fish and chips or sausage and chips by the river with a pint of shandy or something. Or I could have just bumbled around Matlock. I love Matlock. I love Matlock Bath. And God knows I'm now head over heels with this site. So that's a lesson learned. And more than everywhere I've been, I've said I'd love to come back here. And it's been true on every occasion. But I really want to do this day again. And I think I might do it again. Now, in theory, in June, we're going to start tenting in Snowdonia. I say in theory because I've still got to buy the gear, hence 2-ton Ted, the tenting tin. But I'm really excited about doing it. But before we do that, I can't, I've done a few of the local sites now. I want to do this again because I could have done it so much better and because it's so wonderful. So let me tell you about the rest of it. So this evening I got back to Netty, legs were on fire as I properly power walked up that hill. Wait until you see the video. I'm there's a bit of heavy breathing, darling, and it was a hell of a hill. Honestly, obviously the railway station is on the valley floor and the campsite here is on the top of gonna say mountain. It's on the top of a hill. And so that was the walk. It was a 2-mile walk, boom, up like that. And it was 1 in 5 in parts. And that's a bit heavy on the legs. But that's good because God knows I burned off my lunch. So today will be a calorie deficit day. I would have burnt off more calories than I would have eaten. And that means I will have lost weight. But yeah, so got back into Netty and then I just had that chill time, replied to some comments on YouTube, sent some messages to various friends, that sort of thing. Just chilled out basically. Did the last bits of setting up that I hadn't done before I went. And so by now by the time that's all done, we are into early evening. And the actually, I'll tell you what time it was. It was just before 8 o'clock because the wardens, who are lovely here, absolutely lovely, 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 nicest ones yet. They were locking the gates. The gates get locked at 8 o'clock. You've got the code to unlock them, but they get locked because otherwise, apparently, the local kids will come in and speed around and arse around and whatnot. So they were locking the gates and, they kind of, I'm in pole position, number 1. So they kind of shouted over hello. And I went and had a chat with them and just a general chat. And I just said, this site is so lovely. Have you been here long? And they said, we've been here 3 years now. And yeah, isn't it so pretty? But then they said, have you been down to the bottom side looking over the valley? And I said, yeah, I had a drive around there, but I'm a bit late night and a little bit noisy, so I try and tuck myself away where I'm not going to disturb anybody. They said, oh, right, okay, but have a look. Just where the connection road goes between them, we've got our own picnic area hanging out over the valley. And the views there, especially at this time of the evening, are just stunning. So go and have a look at that now. And I said, thank you, I will, and I'll film it. So I went and had a look, and sure enough, there's this beautiful little picnic area, 2 picnic tables, and it's just looking out over the valley to the other side. There's woodland all around you. There are cattle in the field. There are cattle in the field just beneath you, and they had youngsters with them. Oh, it was so lovely. And it was facing the sun, which was at 8 o'clock, which was just about to begin to set um, over the hills on the other side of the valley. And clicked, didn't it? Thought, right, Solomon's Temple, here we go, sunset. So, boom. I waddled back to Nettie, got all of my filming gear, went back there, and just settled in for an hour. Spent an hour there. And I filmed a time lapse of the sun setting, and I filmed some live stuff as well. I filmed some audio to go over the time lapse. I filmed a couple of messages that I sent to various friends, because it was amazing. Oh God, it was so lovely. Oh, honestly, it was so lovely. So that made me fall in love with this site even more. It was another Solomon's Temple moment. And honestly, the correct thing to do would have been to, as I said to one of the friends that I filmed a message for, this would be the place to sit with a bottle of wine and a posh bowl of crisps to watch the sunset. And it would be absolutely perfect. Oh God, it was lovely, achingly lovely. So yeah, I spent an hour there, filmed it, and then I came back to Nettie at like 9 o'clock. And of course, at 9 o'clock, it's still not fully dark. The sun had set over the hills there, but it wasn't fully dark. So I set the camera up over there, and I filmed another time lapse of Nettie and it going dark. So hopefully that's going to work really well in the video. I hope it does. I hope it does. But what a lovely, just a wonderful way to spend the evening. And that's why I say that, honestly, I could just come back and do this every Monday. When the weather's like this, God, why would you want to be anywhere else? You've got Matlock. Matlock's lovely. You got Matlock Bath. I love Matlock Bath. I dreamt of living there. I got to live my dream, and I still love Matlock Bath. You've got the Heights of Abraham. I've got a season's pass. I can go up there free. And then you've got this amazing site. Why would you go anywhere else? So I'm struggling to think, when it comes to next week, all I can think to do is to do this again, but just do it better. Maybe, I don't know, do the Heights of Abraham, but instead of having lunch there, come down and have sausage and chips by the river, or have lunch by the river and then go up to the Heights of Abraham or something. I don't know, but honestly, I'm really, really struggling to think of doing anything other than just doing this again and coming back here. It wasn't the cheapest site. It was £28 and 10p. But my God, worth every bloody penny. I tell you that. It's an amazing site. Oh, and I've finished my nibbles. I've got some more to have with my supper, but I better get on with your comments. I've just rattled on for about half an hour, haven't I? But there you go. That was my day today. That was how I've been stupid. And that is a lesson learned for the future. Just finish these off. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm almost a bottle of wine in now, and I'm feeling no pain at all. Oh, my microphone is feeling a bit of pain now. Its battery's running a bit low. Right, let's go back to the comments. Where did we get to? Oh God, I've fallen a bit behind. Right, we're somewhere around here. If Diane rings in, says Skick, I will donate some memberships. Allowing gift membership, says Jimmy. Click on join, then click on 3 dots on top, then click on gift memberships, settings, and allow gift memberships. Right, I think that means that you might need on a browser rather than using the app. Right, now we're talking about nothing like pitching next to a nice bush, says Mark. Deal or no deal, says Skick. They got a tip off you were coming, says Steve. Oh God, can't read that. What? Oh, Chad Beans is going to have another beer. Good man. Who can blame you? We are on holiday. If you can't have a beer when you're on holiday, when can you? Oh God, I can't even read out what you're all talking about now. Oh, Niska says good night. Good night, Niska. Thank you for being with us. At least you know for next time, says Cairgorn One. Yeah, absolutely. How would you defrost prawns, asks Skick? Well, personally, I would defrost them under warm running water. You ballsed up, Boaty, says Mystica. I totally ballsed up, and it cost me sore legs and being £19 down. But I've had such an amazing day that I don't care. Now, I wasn't planning to come to this site. I was planning to go to a CL site called Splash Farm. But because of that and because of my cock up, I found this place. And I'm telling you, I love it. I love it. And I'll probably change my mind. You do these things, don't you? But honestly, at the moment, I'm thinking, well, you know, when you have a second home or a seasonal pitch, you go to the same place all the time when you go away, don't you? I'm just thinking, this is I'm just thinking, why not just come here? When I'm going away in Netty, why not just come here and do something slightly different? Because it's perfect. I've found perfection. I've got Belper. Belper's a lovely town, so I could go and do Belper. I've got Matlock Bath. I've got Matlock. I've got the Derwent Valley Railway Line. I've got everything and you've got no idea how much I adore Matlock Bath. It's no accident that I chose to live there, that I spent a lot of money for me and Boo to make a new life in Matlock. I've got all of that. I've got the perfect site here. I go anywhere else. And the only reason I can think of for going anywhere else is so I can make a different video for you guys. So let me know. Would you get pissed off if I just came to the same place every time but did something a bit different? We all balls up, Boaty, says Mark. It's all a learning curve for next time. Absolutely. Mark Lyon says Caravan is just too sensible not to mention a seasoned motor camper. What's that about? Okay. Right, hold on, darlings. Oh. Good evening, my lovely.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I should stand up and tug my foreskin. Diane,
no.
I am wonderfully well, thank you. How are you? Well, you know how I am. I'm feeling no pain. I'm a very
No.
happy camper. How are you?
I'm fine. I've been ordered to ring in
Oh,
by Skip
oh, that's
for the gifting of memberships. However, I do have a bone. Not a bone. I've got a bone to pick.
oh, okay.
You said you've been taking photographs. Yeah. And sending to friends.
Videos, yeah.
Videos. Well, I didn't get one.
Oh, would you like to be on my friends who I annoy list then?
Well, I think there's a two-tier system going on here. And I'm not happy about it, I have to say. So I'm going to remove my membership
No,
and
don't
move
start.
abroad.
Don't start. I will happily add you to the friends that are right. I've got certain friends I know that I can send messages at any time of the day or night. You know, when something like tonight happens, and I know they won't be pissed off with me. Some people I'm a little bit more careful with because I think, oh, I don't want to upset them. Or so, if you want to be added to the that list, my God, you can certainly go in there.
I don't want any of those funny pictures you
Oh
send.
God, I don't do that. I don't do those. God's sake.
I remember that live stream.
Yeah. And you
yeah.
and you remember that it wasn't true. You remember I was making it all up.
Yeah, that's what you say now.
Oh, she'll tell you. She'll tell you. She gave me shit over that. She said, I can't believe you made yourself out to be a complete pervert when none of it's true. And well, I said, you know, anything for content. Go with it. Go with it, love.
We know you're a pervert.
Well, yeah.
So
and a determined one at that.
Funny pictures.
Right.
No.
Hang on.
I don't want any tinkle tossing pictures.
I don't take any. What do you take me for? Hold on. I'm going to which one was it?
No. And anything to do with plums? No.
No, I don't do that. It's just that when something happens like tonight with actually I've just realized that I kind of did send it to you because it's on I put it on something. I'm sure I did. We're Facebook friends, aren't we?
Well, not for much longer.
It's on my Facebook. So it's gone out to all of my friends. So take it back. It's there. I'm sure I did. Bear with.
Nah. And also that's another bone to pick. I've got lots of bones tonight.
It is. It's there on my Facebook.
I've loaded up things on FaceAche and then they don't appear. Is that a two-tier system as well?
What's that got to do with me?
Because it's your Facebook group.
Oh, and the group. No, there are no limitations on the group. There's no post approval or anything like that. If you post anything at all, it should go straight up. So if it hasn't gone up, it's because Facebook have denied it. Nothing to do with me. I haven't got post approval on in the group.
I'll have to look into that.
Well, what have you tried to post?
Some pictures, not videos, pictures.
Oh, are they dodgy ones? Nobody wants to see your boob. Well, some people might want to see your boobs, but they're not appropriate for the group.
Nobody wants to see my boobs.
I'm sure lots of people want to see your boobs, but you know what I mean.
They are nothing like Matrons and Emma's. They've got beautiful boobs. Not that I'm that way inclined, obviously, but no.
Terrifying. Have you seen them? They're terrifying things.
Mine are getting old now anyway.
Well, I mean, yeah, well, so are mine. But I mean, you know, Matron and Emma, those are like the ultimate nuclear missiles from the end of the Cold War when we thought we were all doomed.
That's why you need an over-shoulder boulder holder for those. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Those lovely, luscious.
And a bloody blindfold so that you don't get freaked out and have nightmares.
Okay, well, I'm going now. Apparently, Skip's going to donate some memberships. And obviously, I'm not getting anything out of this. So nobody's donating to me. But, you know, being the nice person I am, I'll forgo that for the sake of the box.
I will donate you some spicy Thai crackers for your next nibbles. Actually, we should... You're local, aren't you? You're Derby way.
No, I've moved.
I was going to say we should meet
I'm
up.
on the Isle of Wight.
We should meet up for a drink one night, and we should film it or do a live stream. It'd be a laugh. Boaty and the headmistress.
I've also changed my identity. And,
what? Identify as.
I'm a bobbit tosser, apparently.
Oh, Skick has just gifted the memberships. He's a man of his words, and the memberships have been gifted. So there we go. Well done, Skick. Well done, you headmistress, for enabling Skick's generosity. And we're going to welcome another 5 channel members. How wonderful is that? And I'm going to pour some more wine to celebrate. 13 minutes left.
I haven't even had any wine. All I've had is hot water and lemon juice.
Well, that's your lookout. If you were here, you'd have wine.
Okay. Well, lovely to speak to you again. Now, behave. Yep.
Of course.
Behave.
Always.
And less of this 2-tier system. Anyone would think we were in the UK with Keir Starmer.
Oh, God, yeah. Don't go there. Don't go there. Oh, Lord.
Equality for all.
Absolutely. Okay? Yes. Power to the people.
Night.
Good night, my lovely. Thanks for calling in.
Good night, lovely boggies.
Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, well, there we are. Well, that is a rather wonderful double whammy, isn't it? Because we got to hear from the lovely Diane, who has changed her name, her location, her identity, because she thinks I'm going to track her down and force her to have a drink with me. And Skick, a man true to his word, integrity, has gifted the memberships that he promised, and we will find out where they went. And then in 12 minutes time, we're going to sod off, darlings. Right. We'll get back to the comments and we will quickly find out where those gifted memberships went. So hopefully you all followed the doings on how to enable the gifting. You'll get the hang of it, Boaty, says Mark Lyons. Motorhome and camping and walking. God, you'll be as fit as a fiddle. I dread to think, says Mark. He sounded like an asthmatic pit pony on the last walking video. I'm going to sound even worse on this one, but I don't care. Do you know what? I'm having the time of my life, and I'm so grateful to you all for coming along with me. I'm loving this. Skick, another answer to your question with wine now. I'm fucking loving the arse out of this. I'm loving having Nettie. I'm loving discovering this lifestyle, albeit for one night a week. I don't care. I'm loving it. I adore Nettie. I'm loving the fact that the channel is growing. I'm getting more views. I'm getting more subscribers. God knows that's awesome because, you know, nobody starts a YouTube channel and thinks, I hope it stays exactly the same size and never becomes popular. you know, we all hope it's going to grow a bit. But most of all, I'm loving the fact that the community have taken this little adventure to heart and taken Nettie to their hearts, and everybody's loving Nettie and everybody's loving this and doing it with me. Honestly, I said this in a comment on a video. Um, I wouldn't be enjoying this half as much as I am if you weren't all doing it with me. And I genuinely mean that from the heart of my bottom. So each and every one of you who joins me on the live stream, uh, who watches the videos, who thank you for just being part of it. Thank you for going along with this thing, this motorhomey thing. A little bit of a thank you for taking it on board. Thank you for being part of it. Thank you for being an amazing community. And I love the fact that there's a bit of all of you in Nettie. Hello. I look all around me, and there are reminders of you guys all around. I look at my slippers, and I think of Mark. I look at my um, toilet roll holder, and I think of Trisha and Paul. That sounds weird. I'm sorry about that. You know what I mean? So many of you have Jimmy. It was the cutlery tray, wasn't it? You've all got so involved, and it's just made it all the more special because it's like we're doing it together. And things that you do together are always more fun than things that you do alone. I know some people say, oh, they're really happy alone, and you know, they're happy with their own company and this and that, and that's lovely. I just think it's so much better that we're doing this as a community, honestly. And I'm so incredibly grateful to each and every one of you for putting up with this and coming on the journey with me. And you know, it's going to get madder because next month, and that's not far away now, we're going to start tenting, darlings. At some point, possibly 3 or 4 weeks away, then we're going to be doing this Monday Night Live, and I'm going to be in a sodding tent in Snowdonia, for God's sake. And the video, it's not going to be a lovely Nettie motorhome video. It's going to be a Boaty tries to put up a tent and sleep on an inflatable mattress. And oh God, it's going to be mad, and it's going to be chaotic, and it's going to be it's going to be fun, but it's going to be fun because we're going to do it together, darling. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you to you all for making this what it is, because honestly, without you guys, I'd just be another one of the lot that should be parking up and closing the curtains and going to bed at 7:30. And instead of that, I'm just up on my own and doing whatever. But I'm not, I'm doing it with all of you, and that's what makes it all magical. So cheers to you. Thank you so much. Genuinely, thank you. Thank you for making this the best that it can be. He'll have to pace himself lest he cocks it on the mount. Oh dear. Oh, mid-mount. Look forward to the sunset video, said Mr. Care. Oh yeah, that was lovely. It was a perfect spot. Are you cooking supper this evening, says Mr. Care? Yeah, old school. Forget the succulent Chinese takeaway, all gone. I'm cooking supper tonight. Excuse me. Here you go. That is going to become a succulent Chinese chicken curry with fried rice. Oh yeah, I'm cooking. Back to the old school tonight. Old school rules. That Chinese takeaway last week was a one-off. It was a delicious one-off. Honestly, if we're going to stay local in Netty and do the more distant stuff tenting, then realistically we are going to end up going to this same place again and we are going to end up repeating ourselves, aren't we? And I've just repeated on myself. Elf. Oh God. Oh right. Thank God I'm going in 5 minutes because my digestive system is just falling apart. Oh, I can't wait to be up there. Oh God. What's my leisure battery doing? 11.6. That's okay. I fitted a voltmeter, darlings. I've got a voltmeter up there. I know exactly what state my leisure battery is in. So I'm not going to have it going down on me. Oh, God. Going down on me at this time of night. Whew, that's a happy happy memory. Oh, I can't wait to be up there. Yeah, we're going to have to start repeating things. And yeah, I would do new mills again. I would do new mills again. And I will do it. Look, we could be doing this for the next 25 years, darlings. God knows how long I'm going to last. But despite all of the health scares, then apparently there's nothing due to kill me imminently, as far as we're aware. Touch wood, touch something that's made of wood, because God knows, I mean, you could keel over any time, but we could be doing this for a while yet. So if I'm having to stay local in Netty for logistical reasons, we're going to have to do things twice. So let's do new mills again. We can have a succulent Chinese takeaway. Look, I saved the menu. I've got it here. That is the Chinese takeaway menu. And we can do the canal walk, but we can go the other way. Somebody said in a comment on the video that if you'd have walked the other way past the sweets factory, you'd have had an equally lovely walk. So let's do that again. Let's do this again. Let's do... Should we do Castleton again? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, not just tonight, but going forward. Where would you like me to go, or where would you like me to go again and take you lot with me? And now I've got an itchy foot. I loved Buxton, but there was no Wi-Fi. Well, not my own Wi-Fi, only the site Wi-Fi. And that was the problem with Carsington Water as well, wasn't it? Except I love Buxton because the cliffs and the walk into Buxton through the forest and Solomon's Temple. I loved Carsington Water because if you were up the top there, you were alone in the forest. But, oh, I don't know. Right. We're coming to the end, 2 minutes to midnight. Let's go through the comments. And so, yes, I am cooking supper. And I'll be using the new pot. Let me remind you of the new pot. Where is it? Here it is. That is going to be tonight's cooking pot, darlings. How exciting is that? Probably not that exciting, but I'll get excited by it anyway. So I'm like that. I don't mind getting excited by things. And I'm going to use the bowl. I'm up and down like a horse draws. This is the bowl that my crackers were in. Not my knackers, my crackers. I'm going to use that for my supper. Why use another one? I've got another one, but why use it? Reuse it, that's what I say. Still here, Boaty, says Chad Beans. Just one more. Good night all, says Jimmy Quinn. Oh, I haven't even said good evening to you. Oh, and then everybody's cheering for Diane to call in. Oh, bless her. Diane was cooking for her son and she still called in. Oh. Keep being you, Boaty, says Chad. Yeah, well, I haven't got much option, really. Oh dear. Right, and now we get to the gifted membership from Skick, who was as good as his word. Oh, now then. Oh, this is going to be another really good one, and I'm going to get really excited. Okay, the gifted memberships have gone to Samrat. You all know Samrat. I used to work with him, and he's the loveliest guy. You've seen him here on the live streams. You've seen him on my videos. He's my old work colleague. He's my dear friend. So that is brilliant. He's now a channel member. Thank you, Skick. And then Niska, the lovely Niska, who has become an absolute regular. So that is fabulous. That is fabulous. Doom 248. N. That's just N. Is that it? But there we are. I agree. Skick, you are a legend. Absolute legend. Oh, that's brilliant. Everybody's having a bloody good laugh at Diane. Oh dear. Make sure you sort your Wi-Fi when you go tenting, Boaty, says Mr. Cat. Well, I'll have this. And we'll just have to hope that it works. Right, are you all saying your good night? Because it's gone midnight. I've done pretty much a bottle of wine. It's time for me to sod off. Boaty tenting, says Mark. Lucky he was a stuntman on Songs of Praise, so his training will kick in. A stuntman on Songs of Praise. God, I love you lot. Mark Whitehead says, cheers. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yes, it is, Colin. Yes. Well, actually, I think it was down to no, I think the large scar is down to the time when she crashed into her own car. Oh dear. Boaty should invite us all for a curry. You've got an open invitation. You've got an open invitation. Come to the restaurant, come to Windy Bottom, come to Netting. You're all invited to any and all three. There's so many nice places in the area you live, says Kagon One. You might as well take advantage of them. Yeah, well, that's kind of what I figure. We'll talk about this going forward. But today has been amazeballs, and I can't wait. I'm going to have an amazing night's sleep up here. Oh, looks so comfy up there. And yeah, I've got supper to come before then. I will watch something boxing related. If you've watched the videos, the Motorhome videos, you'll have noticed a theme that every night when I'm cooking or heating up a takeaway and then eating, I'm watching a boxing related film. And tonight will be no different. That's what I do. When I'm totally on my own and it's total me time, then it's boxing. In the last video, I was watching. Oh, what was it? The last video was. Oh, the last video was the fight of their lives. Nigel, Ben, and Gerald McClellan. Tonight's video is going to be Sports Life Stories, Barry McGuigan. I think that's the plan. The video before, Ben and McClellan was the thrill. It was the thriller in Manila, wasn't it? But yeah, it's always boxing. I'm a boxing fanatic. Right. Jimmy says, Caravan did a video re Nettie about the air intake pipe and the oil filler doings and fuel tank vent. Is that sorted now so she can breathe properly? Nettie's grand now. Nettie's running pretty beautifully. And I will make sure that she continues to do so. I love you really, Boaty, says Diane, and I love you too. Right, everybody's saying good night now, aren't they? Yes. Boaty, oh, Mark Prasad, God, you're still with us. Goodness me. So many of you still this late at night. It's gone midnight. Thank you as always for a terrific live stream, and thank you to all in chat. What a wonderful bunch you are. Oh, God, I agree. A good netty nighty to all, says Peter P. Right, I've caught up with the comments. I'm going to say good night now, darlings. I can't tell you how happy I am. And I'm as happy as I am because I've just had 2 hours with all of you guys and you've made it wonderful. Thank you so much. Honestly, none of this would be the same without you. I'm not just saying that. It wouldn't be the same. Think about it. I build up to these trips in the live streams talking about it. All the time that I'm doing the stuff that I'm doing, I'm filming the video, which means I'm talking to you. And then in the evening, I have the live stream, which means that I'm directly with you. So you are what makes all of this special. Otherwise, it would just be a sad old tosser buggering off on his own. Oh, what was that? Oh, I'm not sure, Skick. I'll tell you tomorrow. I'll have a look tomorrow. Yeah, so you guys are what makes it all so special. So thank you so much to each and every one of you. And yeah, it's time to sod off. I will be back with you tomorrow and I will be back at Windy Bum. But by then, I'll have had an amazing night up here, a lovely morning, a lovely drive. But oh, God. Oh, it's all so wonderful. And I'm so grateful to you all. Thank you all for your time. Thank you all for your interest. Thank you for tuning in. Special thanks go to Skick and Michael for the gifted memberships. Welcome and welcome back to all of the new channel members. Thank you to my moderation team, Emma and Matron, of course. Just a massive thank you to all of you, all of the bogs, all of the inner scrotum. Thank you for being wonderful, being there, putting up with me, and just making this as special as it is. So I'm not going to babble on forever. You deserve some peace. I'm going to drink a little bit more wine, watch something about boxing, cook some curry, and then I'm going to somehow clamber up there and get a wonderful night's sleep, and I will see you lovely people tomorrow. Right. The candle will be relit tomorrow night, 11 o'clock, back at Windy Bum. In the meantime, thank you so much. Let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night, and let me wish you all a good day tomorrow. I hope that there's joy in it for you, but at the very least, I hope it's manageable. Either way, please do join me tomorrow night. Excuse me, 11 o'clock back at Windy Bum, and we'll have a debrief after all of these shenanigans. But yeah, thank you, darlings. All the love in the world from me, and good night. And can't wait to see you next time. So, on that note, Pachoo! And indeed, I made you wait for that, didn't I? Bosh! Oh, yes.